What is going on, everyone? Today we are going over my trade. Today I made $60, $20 on each account, so I had 3 accounts. It was a pretty solid day. It was an A+ setup. Just other things happened. So let's start off by going over our daily buys. So if we go on to the day, which that is today's candle, but it doesn't matter. You mark out the previous day highs. So yesterday was a very bullish day, so we were expecting to target these areas, which is your liquidity. So we were targeting the daily high for our daily buys, in which at the time by market open, this was well past it. And then we dropped down to the 4-hour and we're looking for confluences. And right here we had a filled fair value gap on the 4-hour. You could see this fair value gap was already filled, so it's not very important. We continue to mark out all of our confluences. So we have another 4-hour fair value gap right here. We have liquidity right here. Then we're going to drop down to our 1-hour. Now that we're on the 1-hour, we're looking for all of our confluences like fair value gaps, liquidity, order blocks, breaker blocks, equilibrium. All that is important. What we had to keep in mind was we have news today, so these are going to be our data highs and data lows right here. Pre-market broke through this swing high with some serious displacement, so I was already fairly bullish, especially on the 4-hour, 1-hour. It's all pointing directions to retracing to this 1-hour, which this morning on my daily buys towards the community, I wasn't top of my game, as you could say. I was very tired. I kind of rushed my bias. I had a correct bias and an incorrect bias, so here you could read it. So I pretty much said like good morning, pull up. So I said good morning, I would really like to see price hit all-time highs or even data highs, which was right here. Here's where I got it wrong. If price breaks through this 15, I'll be looking for sells. On normal stances that would be the case, but right now we're in data highs with some extreme bullish pressure. As you can see right here, we had that 1-hour fair value gap with data lows right here. So this is a very high probability area to take a trade off of. We could have taken a trade to this liquidity, but usually you want to wait for data highs to be swept first. And then we also have a 15-minute fair value gap right there. So we have all of our confluences marked out and we're ready for the trade day. So we understand our bias, our if-then statements. I was really waiting for this price to respect this our fair value gap and to keep pushing up. So that was opening candle and I was like, oof, that's not good. So I just continued to wait until this 5-minute was going to be disrespected. And then I saw that we hit these data lows with the 1-hour fair value gap. So I was like, oh, okay, perfect. So this is a great area to target. Once we hit this area, I was looking for more confluences for a lower time frame. So I was looking for the 5-minute or 15-minute, which is what we had right here. So I dropped down to the 1-minute, and that's when I started looking for my entrance. So price swept this 5-minute fair value gap, respected it, swept liquidity, and so now we're targeting data highs. And we're just waiting for our entrance. So I really wanted to take this entrance, but I wasn't paying attention to my phone because I was doing something. So I got in a couple minutes later. And then we had multiple confluences on this trade, actually. Let's break down our entrance confluences. So we had a market structure shift right here. We had an inverse fair value gap. We had a fair value gap to another inverse fair value gap. So I entered in right after this candle. And here we go. I don't like this now. Yeah, I don't like how they do that now, but whatever. And then I set my TP to a 1 to 2 because I was sure that market was going to hit data highs. And let me tell you, market just chopped and chopped and chopped, and I could have taken myself out on this 5-minute fair value gap right here, but I really thought price would at least reach this 5-minute fair value gap. So that is why I was very confident in price reaching up there, but we had a 5-minute SMT on ES as well towards the downside. I at least thought ES was going to sweep those data highs, and then I was going to actually take myself out once it did, but it did not. So after a while I got annoyed, but I was at plus $20 and then it finally just went through. So I made $60 on the day. Really, it was just a really choppy day. Yeah, I thought it was an A plus setup or close to. It just did not go in my favor and hit my take profit like I wanted it to. So it's perfectly fine. Still up on the day. I'm not mad. And then here was my reaction to, or here's what I said to my community. So I said, still bullish. We respected that 1 hour fair value gap. There's a 5-minute fair value gap at that white line, and we still need to hit news. So there's your 5-minute fair value gap line. And then I sent in the trade recap. I said break down 1 hour fair value gap with previous 5-minute to 15-minute fair value gap retrace to. The confluences was 1 minute market structure shift, fair value gap, inverse fair value gap. And I said it was not an A plus setup because I missed my entrance, my first entrance. But I'm not mad with it. I could have taken a 1-to-1, and that would have been $1,500 from all the accounts, but who cares? We still got the reps in, which is so true because reps is the only thing that really matters. So here was the trade. We got in after this 1 minute IFVG and price just chopped, so I moved my stop to break even. And there's my entrance right there. If it wasn't past time frame of 9 o'clock a.m. through 11, I would have gotten ready for a second trade because we have a 5-minute fair value gap retrace to, so we could have taken a gnarly sell because we disrespected this. So, but it's whatever. It was a solid day. I'm happy with today. Not everything works out to plan, but like I said, as long as you're getting the reps in, that's all that counts, really. So that was the trade for the day. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you guys need extra help, I have a Discord link down in the description below or the comments. Please click on that and see what you need help with. Have a blessed day, everyone. Stay safe. Work as hard as possible. And here's a little tribute to someone I not looked up to, but I watched a lot. So rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. He passed away today. And it's a really good moment to teach you to really love your family, pay attention more, get off your phone as much, but also work hard, work to your fullest ability. The gift that God gave you, use it. Don't let it go to waste because you want to sit on TikTok all day. So that being said, have a blessed day, everyone. I love you. Stay safe. Good night.